Hope y'all can hear me okay. Looks like this might be a little loud. I don't know if there's a setting to make this keep playing audio when you're clicked off of it. I was hoping someone was here so I could see how the audio is. Oh yeah, since I'm here, I'll do that. I'll actually start working on stuff here in a minute. The audio is going to keep cutting out, I'm sorry. I do apologize. I do it in here. Does it still work? Yes, it works. Okay. I'm gonna find some music to start playing them and then I'll start. Pause it if it gets out of hand. Too loud or whatever. Uh, Play this right now. Oh, that was like crazy loud. Even for me. Alright, I definitely can't go over an hour because I have bed sheets in the dryer. And I don't want to be like 9:30 and I haven't put sheets on my bed. I want to make sure they're dry right now. I'll start that before I start doing stuff. So I'm keeping things simple with this. This is the main menu, the widget blueprint. What I have set up here is canvas is basically just a blank box to get you started. This is a vertical box to keep things contained in a vertical fashion, hence the name. The game's image, like the logo, the text that shows press start, and the actual button that makes the press start work. So I'll pause the music right now and I'll play. I'll keep the music playing. And for the code, this literally it right now is on clicked, which basically is that button that I made. When it's clicked, it opens a level, and of course later on I'll put something more complex in this depending on like a save file or whatever, but for now I made it just start up the first level. And you're not allowed to use enhanced inputs in UI and unless you enable something. I had to research that. Apparently it's possible, because I was going to make it so if you hit the start button it just starts it. That's the error I'm getting right now. Right now I'll pause it. So I have the logo fade in, and you might be able to see it says press start. It kind of like blinks in and out. And the fire actually has some distance coded onto it, so when the camera gets close to it, the fire gets louder. Where the hell did you get that face? I see that face in chat. What the hell? But before you ask, no, the controller isn't working, but for now, I don't know if you can see my mouse, kinda. I can actually hover over press start, click it, and it goes to the first level. For people that don't understand game dev or anything, they're probably like, well, duh, you press start and it starts the game. And without this being like like have shaders like pre-rendered and stuff, this sometimes the opening cutscene can be a little wonky. Because they make things lag or whatever. Yeah, we do need to upload the cutscene. Yeah, it did fail. But you get the idea. You only had 1,000 errors, but pressing start actually made it start. We need to make the press start maybe pop a little bit more. Yeah, I know. Right now it's just in the designer. Oh, you can't see it right now because I make it fade in and out. But it's using a font and just color and stuff. So it's like built-in engine stuff right now. So I could make a custom UI thing made in like a photo editor or whatever. Make a custom press start. Like I don't need to type it in engine. Yeah, I don't remember how like Zelda's looks. Can I bring that up right now? COT menu. I'll mute this. We just need the visuals. Muhammad Shrine goes good with the opening of Ocarina. It's kind of how what I have set up. It's just a more bolder text. So I can just, if we want to go ahead and do the visual stuff right now, just make it bigger, see how it looks. Stream is a little quiet. Like can you hear like Muhammad's stuff right now? I did mute the Zelda, so I muted that on purpose to avoid a muted stream later. And because I don't have a sound effect for it right now. Because you have to remember I have a lot of missing sound effects and stuff, so you might not be able to notice until I play a character and start swinging swords. I'll make this 34. And to make that bigger too. There's probably a more efficient way to make this scale like together. But I don't know how to do that. Yeah, not yet. Image size? No, that's not it. I'll just keep it like that for now, because I don't want to waste my time if the button doesn't look right. Alright, let me know, because when I hit play right here, it's going to come from the engine, so let me know if the engine's like overpowering my voice or anything. See, that already makes it pop a little bit more, but it's I think the font, it's good? Okay. I think the font could probably be bolder. Zelda surprisingly goes with almost like a Arial, you know, like standard font. While mine has it's kind of medieval, the Microsoft Office version of the medieval font. And I can plug in any font into Unreal, so if I find, or if you find, anyone finds a good font that could be used for press start. Yeah, I picked it because it had a little bit of the fancy edges and stuff. But I think to fix the issue, to make it more noticeable, is just probably to scale it up some. Or I could add like a drop shadow or something if I really needed to. Yeah, I think the problem is the warm color's in the background, but the start button's also a warm color. See if there's anything to... There's an outline option. Oh, two. Yeah, you can add an outline to it. Oh, that's already like way more visible. I just have to make it fade with the rest of the text. Yeah, I cranked it up to like 30 and it was just a black blob. I could also like try white and see how it looks. You just have to pretend that when it fades away, it's when the red fades away, the black would fade away with it. See, it does look better. Like, yeah, you can see, if you can see it in the fire, I think that should be good. But I have to make the outline color. I'm gonna play a different song for now. Let's see how this works. Play the Firebeard field theme. Oh yeah, it's an animation. Yeah, I can play it right quick. It's actually still going. Let's see. I started it over. I think they do have outlines. It's like subtle. Nintendo, the 1998 Nintendo definitely has an outline on it. That was something I was thinking about. I think you can add particle effects to the UI now. But first I need to remember I did something. This. So I do have it fade in, and I have press start and blink. I just need to make them alright. I have to need to make it the outline blink as well. God, I forgot how I did this. Where are animations saved at? Oh, here it is. So this, I just need to add the outline. font. Maybe render opacity. I don't know. Welcome back. I'm trying to make the whole thing fade away right now. Oh, minute negative. So do 0. And 1. Back to 0. I don't know how this looks. Yeah, no, I never fade away, right? So I think I wasted my time animating this because you can control the entire opacity with its own thing. See all this? You just don't see it. Oh, it's because I have it. I need to make it start at 0. Sorry, I'm lost. Give me a second. Here. You have to make that the default 0, so that way it starts out 0, and the animation tells it to not be 0. I know, it's hard for me to say not be 0. I had to get rid of this now. No, that doesn't work then. Okay. Font and font material? Oh no, that just changes it completely. This is really hard to... See, font? No, because that doesn't... Alright, so you can't keyframe that. Amazon. Yeah, no, you like the fish theme. I think what I'm going to have to do is duplicate this. Um, how do I make them overlap each other? And I think I have a solution. Transform. Here we go. No. This might work. I mentioned trans. No, it's not drag and drop, unfortunately. It's very. It wants to keep things tidy as possible, which is a good thing for most situations, but when it doesn't allow you to eyeball things, you know. Make this black. Damn it. I have to change the alignment of that. Oh, it's this one, I think. I have to make the color black. Actually, have to delete the keyframe. Isn't black just all colors? Yep, max. Okay. Says it's just a. Is that controller a regular Xbox controller? Oh, this one's on top, so I need this to be red. This one. Yeah, I need to enter any controller contest so I can have controllers. Since apparently I like shredding controllers. I have to change the size of this for a little bit. So that one's red, completely red. And this one should be black, but it's not. Oh, because these keyframes, that's why. I deleted the wrong keyframe right there. That's why I can't see it, because I'm like looking at it when the opacity is 0. And of course I got them backwards. So I need to make this one black. This one red. There we go. Transform. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Does not like the bar being used. So I'll do 34.7. 34.9. 35.5. I said transform this time. Don't put the flag up. Which one's the black one? This one. I know why this isn't working, because it's not in the... Is that right? No. Yes. That's right. Color and opacity. The opacity 0. Make it 1. And make it 0. Okay. No, I just have to line these up to make them look better. And my ears itching. I'm not gonna say that loud this time. Okay. -64. -60. 2. 2. Let's see how this looks in game. I just gave up on playing it. I need to set up this animation differently. It has a finite time on it right now. Also need to start it out with the opacity off. Wait, you can see it in the fire now. That's what I'm going for. If you can see it in the fire, I feel like you can see it everywhere. I gotta figure out why the opacity starts out. Hmm. Okay, I'll leave that as is for now. You set these not visible. They do start at 0. Yeah, I'm not sure why they're visible when it starts. is visibility. Visible. You missed me. I made it so it blinks in and out with the shadow drop on it, but now it starts out. You're able to see press start immediately, which I don't want to happen. I want press start to fade in. So I want it to be invisible at first, but then visible later. So hidden. I'll check out those errors in a little bit. It does fade in. I'm assuming you're talking about the other game. Or might be better if I set opacity to 0. Let's do 2 of those. Now I have to go back and change them to not hidden. Because I think if a button's hidden, it makes it so it doesn't work. So I might not want that anyways. Oh. That was a stupid thing I did. I need to make it do that immediately, not later on. Burn! I found out you can use arrow keys to move blueprints around. Yeah, I'm a little silly little dumbass. Been doing this shit for years and I still can't figure it out. There we go. I don't think I need this. How long is the animation? I think it's 5 seconds? Yes. So. Oh, I can just do this. This might not work at all. This might be very wonky. This may create an infinite loop. We'll find out. Well, I want it to loop infinitely, but I don't want an infinite loop. Yes, there is a difference. I basically want the blink to go on forever, as long as this menu exists. I just unbuckled my pants on accident. It looks like it's still going. Yep, there goes. Because it quit by the time the camera got to Richard earlier. Come back when you're little Richard. Did it quit? Oh, no. I was like, huh? So it takes a little break, it looks like. I can find out where that's happening and... delete something I shouldn't have right there. Yeah, I still need this. And what I could do is this. No, that's not what I want. Sorry, I have no choice but to kind of let this play out and make sure it works. If it loops back around to Richard and it's still doing the press start, oh. Well, it looks like I already broke it, so. Oh. I don't have the animation plugged in. Duh. It won't work if it doesn't know what to play. Another silly dumbass moment, chat. Seeing this, chat? Yeah, I'm a little dumb baby. Little dumb baby boy trying to code this shit. Goo goo gaga. I'm a baby. Bro, what the fuck is Richard looking at? He's up on that tree elf and all. No, I'm not talking about vanilla, I'm talking about fentanyl. Now Max, he's chilling. Now Max is chilling. Max straight up chilling. Kroll. I'm not sure about Kroll. Yeah, Richard's on that Medio soup. Kroll's gonna have dry eyes in the morning. That's what's gonna happen with Kroll. Also, he's toasting his shield. I need to redo that log pile. The UV's kind of busted on it. Yeah, this is cozy as shit. 10 hours of fucking Legacy of Mortals Obsidian Sun main menu theme with me talking for the 10 hours. No, throw this part in every, 2 hours, so that way you wake up and the dev is, talking some bullshit Wake your ass up. Stop leaving YouTube on, bitch. Sorry, I'm ruining a moment. I'll record this legitimately sometime. Well, wasn't the plan we were going to have, depending on the game flag? By that I mean how far we are into the game. It determines which opening it plays. So that way, without spoiling things, I guess, if we're in the not forest area, we're at a different camp. Or maybe, hell, if we get to a certain point in the game, maybe it shows us in the tavern or something, or a tavern. Not. Yeah, so like, you could just have it so it looks at the first save file or something and just determine which openings it shows. And I probably could build all of these areas in the same map as this one, just to save on resources and stuff, so that way the camera just bounce around in the same map. Did you know? What the fuck is that? Looks like a more... It's like the evil version of me. It's got blue hair. Alright, that's me right there. But I'd rather have the idea of, like, jumping around the whole map. Save that for the... That seems like a more credits type thing. Even though, like, Majora's Mask does that in the opening, while Ocarina of Time does that at the end. Because in Ocarina of Time, it just shows the horse going across the field and then sneak peek of the game. But I think in Majora's Mask, it just shows all around town and stuff. I said town. I added a D to it, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think there's a frame or two that I need to push the animation forward or backwards a little bit. Make it more frame perfect. Because I had that problem with other cutscenes. Here, I can go to it right quick. Damn, spent almost an hour just trying to make some text fade. Have to zoom in on it. I think there's the problem right there. I think that should make it smoother right there. You test it out. I'll just let it loop one time. Keep your eyes peeled. Muhammad, 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 Muhammad. Muhammad, flame, guide me. Like how Kroll shit has its own seat. There we go. I think that transition should have already happened, right? Yeah. That was like 1,000. That was like seamless right there. Yeah, that's why these timelines, it looks okay when it's like zoomed out like this, but a lot of times you have to like really get in on it because there's like a gap once you zoomed in. Because I think I had the same issue with one of the other cutscenes I was working on. Holy moly. Yeah, the vanilla one too. Well, now I know if cutscenes are jumpy, it's probably because I need to zoom in and make sure they actually touch the end of the timeline. So that way there's not like a handful of dead frames to make it. Oh, you said the same thing as me. Jinx, you owe me a cold brew. Alright, Fortunately, that might be all I can do tonight. I was gonna make the controller react, but I guess I have to do that later. See, I'm gonna make that error come up. So I think it might be a setting I have to change, like a config file in Unreal or something. Because oh, it didn't give me the error this time. What is this? Oh, the game's open twice. That's cool. No wonder it was a little laggy. Are you trying to get that error again? They do come in late. The title card fades in first and then the press start. I actually don't make input enabled until after they both show up, so you can't just like boop, 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 through the menu. You have to wait a few seconds. Like, you don't have to watch the whole cutscene, of course, but, you know. Well, can't get it now. Oh well. I'll just... Oh, make it show up even later? Well, I can try that. Right now it's 2 seconds. I can double it and see how it looks. Oh, did I get it? Let's see. Yeah, this right here. Be automatically register input on construction must be true in order to use enhanced input in widget. I need to copy this. Can I copy this? Sorry, I need to like Google this right now before I forget. I'll just keep the Google page up. I'll come back. I don't know. I think it means there's something in Unreal settings that it basically makes it so controllers don't work on widgets by default, which is kind of dumb. Because automatically register input on construction, and construction for widgets means when the widget opens, which in this case is the main menu. It's like, oh, when the main menu opens, it doesn't automatically register input, which it should. But mouse and stuff works. Yeah, so I think that's a setting I have to change, but I'll look into that later. I open the Google page. Alright, see how this delay looks. Alright, kind of like it better. Damn you and your artistic delay abilities. It does give them, like, I know 4 seconds isn't a lot of time, but it also can be a lot of time depending on the situation. So, the game, for 4 seconds, they have time to look around like, oh my god, well, there's 2 moons. Oh, there's a whole cast down there. Oh, that's the name of the game, even though I bought it and I knew what I was buying. And yeah, it does give them a second to take around, because as soon as the title comes up, they're going to, of course, try to read it, and then the camera's already moving, and they don't have time to look at the sky or whatever. Yeah, and it's also easy to change too. It's one of those things is just a variable. Did we take a picture of my old book for that? I can't remember. I think we did. I need to record enough of this sometime, if you want to, like, a little side project, and just make it perfect loop and try to make a I don't know, maybe like a 1 hour, 2 hour loop of this. If you can think you can make it like infinitely loop and just put it on our channel and just be, because I feel like, because you know, that's like one of the most popular things on YouTube right now. I'm already done uploading it. I feel like that might more likely get, that probably would get more clicks than like a trailer or something. I know that's weird to say and maybe unfortunate in some ways, but because I don't, when I go to bed, I like turn on my TV, play a YouTube video, and have it so it automatically turns off. But if a YouTube video finishes under the suggested, it's always a sleepy video or whatever, you know? It's like, oh, 4 hours of dinosaur facts, or 4 hours of this game's lore with, or this game's menu. And I think this is probably the most vibey thing that we have right now, besides maybe Muhammad's Shrine, which we could also do the same thing with that. Oh yeah, I do want to add more to this. But that's also like a in general thing, so when you're actually walking around the woods in game or whatever, have like the same sounds, you know, as probably the main menu. Air pressure in your rear right tire is very low. See, it took a bit to lose air. That's lore for just me and Crowbar right now. Yeah, and sounds, because I'm already using the spatial sounds in this menu, so when it jumps over to the other scene, um, it'll already have the sounds for that biome or whatever. So if it jumps inside of a tavern, it's playing tavern ambience. Sorry, I'm looking at my tire pressure thing. I mean, if it took that long to get that low, it's probably not that bad. When you have a bad tire leak is when it loses it within like 10 minutes, which means it's like, oh, air is not going to stay in there. That's a big hole. But when it takes hours to get that low, I'm trying to figure out how to check it on my phone. Some riveting stuff to end the stream. Well, that was fun. I need to close some of this. Well, I could show off what you made earlier right quick. Well, at least one of them. A little sneak peek. Oh yeah, I'll have plenty of work days to test out the tires, so before a trip. Oh, Olivia Godhand. Oh, you saw some of my side projects. Oh God. I'm just looking for that chat. Huh? There it is. Damn, would you put 10K textures on this? No, it's probably because I have a bunch of shit open. But yeah, this is one of the whips, or one of the items that's going to be in the game. Pretty sick, huh? I haven't put it in engine or anything. I literally just opened up the file that Crowbar made just to look at it. Pretty sick. Oh, it's incredible. Oh yeah, pretty cool, right? I might this is a freebie I guess for the stream, but I might start putting some screenshots of some of this stuff up on the Ko-fi or something. Oh, the depleted version? You have to subscribe to our our Ko-fi to see that. To see the depleted version. You depleted freaks. If you have a depleted fetish, you have to go on our Ko-fi to see that one. It's not up right now. That's just an idea. I will probably try to do that maybe this week. I don't want to say that and there people watching like, oh, I want to go there right now, and it's not ready. Man, I've been rocking the fishing theme for like an hour now. Play the house theme right quick. Oh, into the house theme. I'm making a very like ghetto CapCut remix right now. So it's a Richard Knox simp edit right here. Okay. Oh, it's looping. Alright. Bye. Thanks, Crowbar. Have good work tomorrow. Oh, is that a girl? Ah, get out of here! I'm scared.